Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about a couple of ways to actually waste time when starting to building your personal brand, or you're trying to be consistent, like uploading content for whatever purpose that is. So, yeah, let's just quickly go over them. So, the first one is profile optimization. Well, this is pretty straightforward. Profile optimization is basically like you're spending like hours on figuring out what you should put in your bio, for example, or what profile picture should you choose, and really overthinking little things that honestly are not the priority. Because one of the most common ones is like, for example, the bio, or even if it's Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn or anywhere else. I've seen like so many people spend so much time on just on their bio, which is not the best use of your time when you're starting out. And also it most of the time you run out of ideas, so you'll be like, what should I do? You want to put things that people put in their bio when they have already a following, but you can't, you understand what I'm talking about. So there's that. And to be honest, and nobody really pays attention, focuses on your profile bio. So, and also as the time goes, anything that happens, you might change your um, the way your content is gonna be, which we're gonna get to in the next points. But in general, just spending too much time on profile optimization and like profile picture is just absolutely not what you should be doing at the start of you making your personal brand. So number one way to waste your time is to just overthink profile optimization. I mean, that's just very simple. So next one, perfect content plan. It's a very unclear title that I chosen, but yeah, this is a very common one. People spend so much time on just trying to come up with the perfect content. I wasted so much time on that, and the truth is that it's very cliche. But until you don't start actually being consistent and like actually starting to get things going, because I said it before, but I said it again. There are a lot of skills that you're gonna learn as you go, and trying to come up with the perfect content plan is not gonna improve them at all. One of them is like being in front of the camera, or generally being a better speaker, or writing better scripts. These are all things that you're just gonna get better as the time goes. It's not like a very unclear instruction to how to not waste time, but while building your personal brand. But it is actually high when you experience it. For example, I experienced the things that I'm talking about. There are things that I haven't experienced, but when you experience it, this is how you would tell somebody else. Maybe it's very, maybe you heard it before and you'd be like, it doesn't work. I don't, that's doesn't make sense. But yeah, this is just you just gotta start. You basically just gotta suck up what it is that you have to do, and just not care too much about the shinier things. So yeah, and I arrowed to another point, which is fear. One of the things that people that I experienced with like just coming up with new content plans, you write one at the time, you'd be like, it's perfect, I'm not gonna change it, and 2 days goes by and you just completely like went into a different state of mind, and you just lost the flow. You get out of the plan, and yeah, you just lose that why you wanted to do it this way, and you'd be like, I gotta make another plan, but you don't. And this gets a bit more complicated, because you not being consistent, which is a completely different skill set that you have to have, is now affecting you in a way that you're wasting time. So yeah, those complications exist, and you don't have to. You should not really think about it like, "Oh, these people are doing it. Why I struggle so much?" So everything that you see is probable to be the reason that why you're struggling. You might as well solve it to see if it's really the reason. And the thing is, everything has to work in these kind of situations that are complicated. For example, building a personal brand like successfully without doing 1,000 things wrong is that everything has to work, and that's basically your job as a solo content creator to um, solve all the problems. Like there is nothing that you can overlook. So you have to be very aware. And one of them that I was going to talk about is fear. I lost my train of thoughts for a bit, but yeah, this fear is kind of the fear of, you make a content plan, but it is more complicated than that. As I said, I'm repeating myself, but yeah. For example, you have to upload it, and you have to write a caption, and you have to like optimize it, use tags, and that is a very complicated task. You can put a task in your to-do list and say, I'm gonna make a video and upload it, but it's way more than that, and that's usually what makes you procrastinate, because you see that, for example, writing a caption is a very creative task if you're not prepared for it, if you don't have any system, or if you don't have anything ready for it. So if you want to do it by yourself, most likely you're gonna run into some this kind of fear of doing something that is not as productive, and those things that make you fear for example, the content creation process is usually the repetitive tasks, which are absolutely terrifying. I mean, every single time, like doing something that is just gonna have rather not a huge effect. So, and one of the ways that you can overcome this fear is to just hire a content manager, someone like me that will, for example, take care of the part of the process that is like uploading and just optimizing everything, which is a hassle for an average person to deal with usually. And also, yeah, just scheduling and just not getting into the rabbit hole of just seeking for perfect content plan. So a content manager does that all for you. So yeah, and then the last one is the perfect style and like templates, which is basically like in the same form but like different category. So, and by the way, this stuff that we're talking about, if you're really thinking that is very like off topic, see, as you know, like most people think that being perfectionist is a disease that not many people have, but the truth is that most people have that. So these things that I'm saying are basically for the people that are just more on the perfectionist spectrum, which are the most people. I don't know why we're talking like there are another big group that are not perfectionists. There are not many people that are not perfectionists. But the thing is, being perfectionist is not smart. But the thing is, very few people are smart, and being perfectionist is not being smart. So a lot of times we try to be perfect, but we're actually not doing the smartest thing. So yeah, this is all these points are actually based on. So yeah, and also perfect style and templates. I mean, people spend so much time on like finding different like random like Instagram post templates and just like finding how their videos should look. And these are the things that people want to spend weeks on, which is sad really, because it doesn't work in any niche that you are. Even if you're an entertainer, I mean, that doesn't work. But if, for example, you're trying to create content for your business, I mean, this is just the worst way you can waste your time, spending time on visuals and just really unimportant things. This is just very bad. So yeah, try to avoid these. And sorry if I'm being a bit like low energy, but yeah, I'm just not at the right mood. But yeah, there you go.